Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Healing the Planet from Within. My name is Santosha and I'm on a mission to teach 1 million people how to raise their energy vibration. But why? What's the real bottom line for this? It started for me when I got tired of the struggles and misery of my life, the toxic patterns that were there, how miserable I felt. I went, nah. No way. I want to learn how to change my life. And this brought me into the search of energy. Now we can understand energy in our mundane world in the form of feelings and emotions. And it's so much easier to understand energy this way. It's not some airy-fairy concept that we throw into the world and we hope for the best. Now we have full control of our own energy vibrations through our feelings and emotions. So, in order for each one of us to raise our energy vibration, we need to learn these very easy techniques to change our energy vibration, to change our feelings and emotions. But we're not taught in society, in our world, that we can do that, or are allowed to do that for that matter. We're actually taught that our thoughts are truth, and that we're stuck with our feelings and emotions, that we're stuck with anxiety, that we're stuck with depression, that you just have this. But it's not true. You see, this is how I describe it, and this information came to me when I was doing my degree in counseling and psychology. That, throughout our childhood, like our upbringing and stuff, we're taught this set of rules for living, which I refer to as a personal template. Personal because we each have our own personal template. Like yours is completely different than mine, completely different than your mother's, father's. Everybody is different. Everybody's template is different. And in this template is a set of thought patterns or ways to think or how to think about things. Like, for instance, if you have a car crash or you're stuck in traffic, one person would react completely different than another because of what they have in the personal template of the thought patterns, the core beliefs, and the automatic habits of feelings and emotion. One person might suddenly think about finding the solution, like, okay, there's traffic jam, for instance. They was like, what's the solution? I'm getting bored. They turn the radio on or call a friend. Another person caught in traffic might be yelling and screaming and honking their horn, right? Completely different set of personal templates. So this is where it's interesting. Once you know that you have this template, this personal template, you can start to observe the patterns in there that reduce your level of energetic, that lowers your vibration, right? Brings you into a state of negativity. Now, in all my work, if you've binge watched my YouTube channel, and I highly recommend it because I've got a ton of information on there about personal development and spiritual development. I've got so much knowledge to share with you. If you've binge watched my stuff, you'll know that I often refer to a book called Positivity, written by Barbara Fredrickson, because she has drawn upon knowledge of over 300 scientific studies, and she has demonstrated that when you have a higher positivity ratio than negativity, you have a life of flourishing. What does a life of flourishing look like? What would it mean to you if your life was flourishing, right? Something like high confidence, high self-esteem, levels of motivation like this, right? You want something, you go for it without hesitation. Problem-solving skills are increased. And then flourishing also means that our physical body is healthy. So that means a good immune system, low stress levels, high resilience, and with all that comes excellent communication because you're confident, you can communicate with ease. And then, of course, you have empathy, so you can even put your feet in someone else's shoes and see the world from their perspective. So you kind of understand, this person is, carrying a box of anger because of their childhood and blah, blah. You never take their anger personally. So you can see having a higher positivity ratio has huge benefits. I see this from the perspective of energy healing. right? I've combined the thought processes. So in positive psychology, it says this, but in energy healing, we can see the same thing. If I just draw upon just briefly on the very little knowledge I have of traditional Chinese medicine, because it's quite extensive, they have over centuries seen that certain types of emotions affect certain type of organs, all right? Negative emotions affect our organs' health and well-being. It's functioning. I was like, whoa, even they believe the same thing. In fact, go to my podcast, find it. It's called Traditional Chinese Medicine, this one. And you'll notice I talk about these specific organs and emotions. So just bottom line, know that the negative emotions you're carrying or that you feel over a long time, the long term, is affecting your health and well-being. I know this personally. Let me just tell you for a minute. Okay, worry. Worry is something that runs in my family. We've got to worry about everything, right? So, but when I found this information, I thought, I worry too much. That's why my digestive system is thrown off, because worry affects the spleen. The spleen sister organ is the stomach. So my digestion was off. I was like, oh my goodness, if I just stop worrying, I'll feel healthier. Something simple as that. Now, something interesting for those of you who are Reiki practitioners, you know the Reiki 5 precepts. What's one of them? Do you remember? Just for today, I will not worry. Why did Sensei Asue put that in the 5 precepts? Light bulb moment? I'm hoping you're having a light bulb moment right now, because it's like, oh wow, the Reiki system, if you do it entirely, not the watered down version practice, please don't do that. If you're putting it on yourself, the proper Reiki practice, you will be healthy. Healthier, guaranteed, 100%. Because just for today, I will not worry. Worry affects your spleen, which affects your stomach, which affects your... It's so simple. Just take on this board for yourself. But doing all this practices, having this knowledge about how our emotions, our negative emotions and thoughts affects our physical health, and doing our best to put in practices to raise our positivity ratio, from my perspective, this means we are raising our energy vibration. And what does this do? If everyone, imagine this, if everyone around the world, or at least if I can reach 1 million people and teach them the benefits of raising their energy vibration, imagine the impact on the planet, healing the planet from within. It's the only way we can make a difference on the planet right now. And this is one of the best parts I really love. Seriously, it's really super cool. All those unconscious people in the world who are in this lower energy vibration, right? They're so unconscious, they're manipulating, using, control, like that. Those narcissistic people, right? When we work together as conscious beings to raise our energy vibration, those unconscious beings that represent this leaf, we're going to raise them up into a level of consciousness. They can then see the impact they're having. Imagine, I don't know how to describe this, but the benefits is immense. So I need your help. I need 1 million people at least. This is my goal. If I can reach 1 million people to raise their energy vibration, I'm going to be super excited. I can feel energy on the planet, right? I can feel energy within you. I can feel energy with me. I have done a lot of spiritual practices over lifetimes, and I can tap into this essence. I myself am going to feel really good when there's 1 million people raising their energy vibration. It's going to feel good for me, right? And I know it's going to feel good for you because you're doing the practice, which is going to be a life of flourishing for you, improved health and well-being. There's a story in a book. Oh my goodness, what book is this? Joe Dispenza, Dr. Joe Dispenza. I picked up his book on supernatural abilities when I was living in Tamil Nadu in India. It was at a cafe and I just went, whoa, I gotta read this book. I only read the first chapter. And he describes a story about a lady whose life went downhill after her husband committed suicide. And she ended up with sickness, crippled, in a bad relationship. Horrible. So low, so toxic. Because after one psychic shock trauma, which is something you can listen to the effects of that in my podcast on German New Medicine, has an impact on us, right? And so she went downhill from then, not into healing because she didn't know how to resolve this. Her husband committed suicide. That's pretty hard, right? All the way down. And then she came across Dr. Joe Dispenza's work on how to imagine a better life. Imagination is one of the key techniques that I use and have used for many years, and it makes a huge difference. How to raise your energy vibration. We can get into this one technique right now. Imagination. Imagination can be in a lot of different scenarios, different techniques, different practices. But this lady did this technique and her life completely changed around to the point she's completely healthy now and traveling the world. Okay, so that story inspired me because she was that low and still got out of the darkness. That's power, right? That's proving that everyone has the ability to do this. Everyone around the world. We have full control over our energies. We have full control over our energies and what we create in our energetic body that creates our world around us. Full control over our thoughts and emotions and our core beliefs, our attitudes and intentions. We're not taught we have control, but we have full control. Okay, so when you get this understanding, you start to realize, right, if I want a better life, it's up to me to raise my energy vibration, have a higher positivity ratio than negativity, and then your life changes. Now, imagination works brilliantly. The best way to do that is in a state of meditation, because when you're meditating, you're in a different mindset, if you like. You know, the mundane world, it's very, very busy. If you're taking the kids to school, going off to work, needing to get groceries, and your mind's busy, 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 and you think, trying to imagine a good life in amongst all that chaos, it won't work the same as if you sit down for 10, 15, 20 minutes, and you're sitting properly in your meditation state, imagining the changes that you want to make in your life. That is the key to making the difference in your energetic vibration in your reality. To sitting and visualizing the dream you want in a proper state of being. Not in the busy, busy, busy world, but in the, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to imagine my life. This is how I want it. This is what I want. You know, health, well-being, peace, happiness, no more drama, no more struggles, no more misery. You know, a higher vibration can do all that. So right now, I just want you to know that you can change your life. But more importantly, I need you to help me raise the energy vibration on the planet. I'm going to be a little bit self-centered here because I want to feel better, and I can raise my own energy vibration. Of course I can. You can see right now I am sitting in a forest. Actually been practicing, deepening my meditation practice at this monastery, would you believe, because it's conducive to meditation in a very safe, peaceful environment where they understand the benefits of this. So I was able to deepen and raise my energy vibration. And I'm just actually about to go into a very strict 10-day sit. And, you know, be completely disconnected from the world. I have enough knowledge now to be able to go even deeper. So look, I'm so grateful that you're here with me right now. So grateful that you're connecting with me on my YouTube channel, because I need your help on raising the level of vibration on the planet. I'm doing my best, and I need you to do your best in whatever environment you are in. And in fact, I would love to come and see you in your country. So if you want to connect with me in a deeper way, in a more expansive way, go and join my Patreon community. I know, it's a platform I've chosen to put all my knowledge, my integrated healing program lessons, personal development worksheets, meditations, everything, all my stuff is in this Patreon community. I'm sharing with you the knowledge I have that I use to improve my own life, that I use to work with clients and my students, because I want to reach more people. So, yeah, anyways, Patreon community. It's weird, right? I didn't think I was going to be on Patreon, but there I am. So, and it's exciting because I can make things happen over there. You know, my podcast episodes are there, and they're just going to keep rolling because they're there, which is super cool. Anyways, okay, without getting too distracted with all that, here we are. Patreon community, healing the planet from within. I'll have regular Zoom sessions over there, but you can tap into all the knowledge. You'll also be informed on my Patreon community which country I'm in and where you can see me in person. So this is super exciting. Thank you for joining me. Now you know the importance of how to raise your energy vibration, why you want to even bother putting the techniques in place in your everyday life, but also, you know, it's just going to be good to feel good, right? It's just so worthwhile. You can see it from my perspective as an energy healer, but, you know, I'd like to see you actively involved in this practice for yourself, because, you know, just keep your mind open for miracles, synchronicities, magic. Fun things happen in your life when you're in a state of higher positivity ratio than negativity. And it's proven in positive psychology. It's even better. Okay. Thank you for watching, and many blessings for your journey. Yeah. Hey, here I am in India right now, and I'd really appreciate you to come on my journey with me. Click down here, the subscribe button. That would be super great. Thank you so much. And then wander over here and click the comment. Make a comment, click the bell button, and follow me on this journey. Come on my journey with me. Let's deepen our spiritual journey together. You can see I've done this short. Hey, thanks for subscribing, guys.